she said, Mommy, I missed you. I said, I miss you too, baby. She goes, where's Daddy? What do you tell a 3-year-old? She's 3. I said, baby, Daddy loves you so much. Don't you worry. He's on a work trip with Jesus, so he can afford your blueberry.
Erika Kirk was left speechless when her 3-year-old daughter pleaded to live with Charlie's parents instead of her. Surprisingly, Charlie's parents welcomed the child with open arms. Now rumors are swirling that they might also pursue custody of Erika's 1-year-old son, claiming Erika has been neglectful since Charlie's passing. And before anyone jumps to conclusions, remember, kids usually tell the truth when they're uncomfortable. With her toddler reportedly crying and begging to leave, many are asking, is Erika truly an unfit mom? Or are Charlie's parents using their grief to gain control? Erika recently opened up about how her 3-year-old daughter still cries for her father, even months after his passing. She explained that she has to gently tell her daughter that he's in heaven now, and all she has to do to talk to him is look up at the sky. While sharing this heartfelt moment, Erika didn't hold back. She added the pauses, the sniffles, and the tears, making it clear just how deeply both she and the children have been affected by their loss. But viewers saw the scene differently. They didn't just witness a grieving mother explaining loss to her child. They saw a confused toddler struggling to understand why the parent who truly cared for her was no longer there. That contrast sparked conversation, as Erika appeared to be carefully staging these tender moments to show she was fully engaged in helping her 2 kids cope. Insiders, however, claim the reality behind the scenes is very different.
Erika Kirk keep forgetting that she has children.
What are they going to threaten me with? Going to heaven sooner to be with my husband?
I think you could ask any mother this same question, and every mother is going to express concern about who's going to take.
While her young son might not yet grasp the situation, her daughter reportedly spends most of her day crying and asking for her father, the parent she was closest to. When Charlie's parents realized just how much their granddaughter was suffering, they decided to intervene and remove her from Erika's care. Charlie's parents never really trusted Erika. They've long believed she was more focused on money than on genuinely loving Charlie. And now, in the wake of his death, many are starting to see a pattern. A resurfaced interview shows Erika and Charlie arguing over household finances. While Charlie stresses that both partners should share responsibility, Erika insists she alone should handle the money and sign the checks, fueling suspicions that ambition and control may have always been her top priorities. The real story about Erika took a sharp turn when people started noticing how quickly she moved after Charlie's death. While some saw a grieving widow, others couldn't ignore the speed with which she assumed control of Turning Point USA, stepping into the CEO role within weeks and taking charge of the organization's finances.
And I talked to her and she said, Mommy, I missed you. I said, I miss you too, baby. She goes, where's Daddy?
His wife is creeping me out. What the hell is with that blueberry budget thing? Why would you say that?
It was almost as if she'd been waiting for Charlie to get out of the way, so she could execute a plan that had been brewing beneath the surface for years. Erika's ambition isn't new. Before meeting Charlie, she chased numerous ventures promising fame and wealth, and with her father's connections to powerful political figures, everything in her life seemed strategically aligned to create a future leader in conservative circles. In fact, she once admitted that meeting Charlie wasn't entirely accidental. An encounter on a ticket line during a trip to Israel led her to him, suggesting their relationship might have been carefully orchestrated from the start. As people dug deeper,
marrying a man that is not capable of completely and totally handling the finances, that you should not marry that man. Finances will break a marriage quicker than anything else, period. But
what if he checks all of the boxes? He just is horrible at money. And you're really good at.
Questions arose about Erika's motives with Charlie's kids. She previously ran a Christian orphanage in Romania called Romanian Angels, yet reports indicate she rarely connected with the children personally, treating the work more like optics than genuine care. Some allegations even claim kids went missing under her watch, though nothing has been definitively proven or disproven. The pattern, critics say, points to a consistent lack of maternal instinct. Meanwhile, Charlie had left a financial cushion for Erika and their children, over $12 million, enough to allow her to take time to grieve and support her kids properly. Turning Point USA already had an established structure, so her rush to assume the CEO role wasn't necessary to preserve Charlie's legacy. Instead, she seemed more focused on public appearances, interviews, and wardrobe displays, while her kids were left largely in the care of nannies. The tipping point came when Erika's daughter repeatedly begged to live with Charlie's parents. For some, it confirmed suspicions that Erika was more interested in money and image than her children's well-being. Erika's public behavior, cuddling with other men on TV mere weeks after Charlie's death, fueled the fire, highlighting a disconnect between her performance and reality. Reports surfaced that nannies had contacted CPS multiple times, citing her neglect. That became the final straw for Charlie's parents. Now they've taken decisive action. Lawyers are involved, and they've gathered nanny reports and messages, making it clear they intend to fight for full custody of both children. Meanwhile, Erika continues to appear in public as if everything is normal, unaware that her focus on appearances may cost her everything. With the 3-year-old already expressing a preference for her grandparents, the looming question is stark. If the court uncovers the full extent of the neglect, Erika might not just lose her daughter, she could lose both children. Erika Kirk, once in the spotlight as a grieving widow and devoted mother, is now facing a storm of scrutiny as shocking revelations about her parenting come to light. The situation reached a dramatic turning point in court, when her 3-year-old daughter reportedly chose to live with Charlie's parents instead of her. This unexpected decision left courtroom attendees stunned and raised serious questions about Erika's ability to care for her children. From the beginning, Erika positioned herself as a hands-on mother, often sharing emotional moments with her children in public. She would speak about her late husband, Charlie, in a heartfelt way, explaining to her daughter that he had gone to heaven, and that looking up at the sky was a way to communicate with him. These moments were filled with tears, pauses, and emotional cues that were meant to convey the struggles Erika and her children were facing. Yet, behind the scenes, insiders paint a starkly different picture. While Erika's son is still too young to fully grasp the situation, her daughter reportedly spends the majority of her days crying for her father, the parent she had the closest bond with. This consistent distress was reportedly what prompted Charlie's parents to step in, recognizing that their granddaughter was struggling emotionally under Erika's care. Sources suggest that Erika's approach to parenting may have been more about appearances than genuine involvement. Publicly, she portrayed herself as a grieving, attentive mother. Privately, however, there were reports of neglect and insufficient attention to her children's emotional needs. The tension between Erika and Charlie's parents did not start after his death. Long before, there had been disagreements and skepticism about Erika's priorities. Charlie's parents reportedly never fully trusted her, believing that she was more focused on financial gain than on a sincere, loving relationship with Charlie. As the family dynamic unfolded after his death, these concerns became more visible. For instance, a resurfaced interview revealed that Erika and Charlie had disputes over household finances. While Charlie advocated for shared responsibility, Erika insisted on controlling the finances herself, highlighting a long-standing ambition that may have influenced her actions after his passing. The speed with which Erika assumed leadership of Turning Point USA following Charlie's death drew additional scrutiny. Within weeks, she had stepped into a CEO role, overseeing financial decisions and operational directives. This rapid takeover suggested a premeditated ambition that went beyond simply preserving her late husband's legacy. Observers noted that Erika had pursued multiple ventures prior to meeting Charlie, indicating a pattern of strategic planning aimed at wealth, influence, and public recognition. Even Erika's connections appear to have played a significant role in shaping her public persona. With ties to political figures and a background designed to position her as a prominent figure in conservative circles, her life seemed carefully orchestrated to maximize visibility and influence. In one anecdote, she admitted that her meeting with Charlie was far from accidental. A chance encounter during a trip to Israel, she claimed, that led to their eventual relationship. This revelation suggested that even the beginnings of her connection with Charlie may have been influenced by planning and intent, rather than pure coincidence. Questions about Erika's parenting extend beyond her immediate family. Previously, she managed a Christian orphanage in Romania, Romanian Angels, which reportedly handled thousands of children. While Erika highlighted her involvement as charitable work, insiders claim she rarely engaged with the children personally, focusing instead on optics and public perception. Some allegations even suggest that children went missing under her care, although these claims remain unverified. The pattern, critics argue, demonstrates a lack of genuine maternal instinct, a concern that has become central to the ongoing custody debate. Meanwhile, Charlie left a financial safety net for Erika and their children, ensuring they would be comfortable and secure without immediate involvement in professional responsibilities. Despite this, Erika prioritized stepping into Turning Point USA's leadership, attending public events, and managing her image over dedicating time to her children's grief and adjustment. Court reports and insider accounts suggest that her children were left primarily in the care of nannies, further reinforcing claims of neglect. The situation escalated when Erika's daughter repeatedly expressed a desire to live with her grandparents, signaling emotional distress that could not be ignored. Charlie's parents, witnessing their granddaughter's suffering and Erika's continued focus on public appearances, decided to take legal action to ensure the children's welfare. Allegations surfaced that nannies had contacted Child Protective Services multiple times due to concerns over Erika's lack of supervision and involvement. These reports strengthened the grandparents' case, demonstrating patterns of neglect that could no longer be overlooked. Erika's public persona remained largely unaffected by the growing backlash. She appeared at events in designer outfits, engaged in interviews, and showcased a lifestyle that many perceived as disconnected from the needs of her grieving children. Social media commentary exploded, with critics accusing her of using her husband's death to generate attention and even profit, citing a controversial GoFundMe that allegedly solicited millions under the guise of supporting the family. Public sentiment painted Erika as more invested in image and wealth than in the genuine care of her children. As the court proceedings unfolded, it became increasingly apparent that Charlie's parents were prepared to take decisive action. They gathered extensive documentation, including nanny reports and communication logs, to substantiate claims of neglect and emotional distress experienced by the children. The courtroom tension reached a peak when Erika's daughter formally expressed her preference to live with her grandparents, a decision that shocked attendees and amplified scrutiny on Erika's parenting. The narrative surrounding Erika Kirk highlights the complex interplay between public image, personal ambition, and family responsibility. While she projected the image of a loving, grieving widow, evidence from insiders, court reports, and family testimony painted a more complicated reality. Her children's well-being, particularly her daughter's persistent longing for her father and desire to live with their grandparents, underscores the central concern: whether Erika's priorities have consistently aligned with their emotional needs.